I feel you on that.
I'm gonna play this real quick. Hold up.
911, this T got hit.
Raised like that, I don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going, nigga. So, nigga, not going. Nigga, not going. Now, what the fuck you gonna do about that? Nigga, not going. I don't give a fuck about how a nigga play it. Nigga, not going.
Not going.
Nigga posting my mama like your mama ain't dead as fuck. Go put some
Dead.
flowers on that bitch grave, nigga.
Dang. All right, I just want to hear it before we got started. All right.
Let's do it.
You ready to get started?
Let's do it.
All right. Welcome to the 83rd episode 83 of the Hard Pass Podcast, bro.
It's your boy Cac Chuck, man. Fun fact about me. I went shopping last week.
Mm-hmm.
I bought 5 pairs of black sweatpants.
Yeah.
3 pairs of gray sweatpants.
Mm-hmm.
5 black tees. That's my summer outfit. Every time you see me,
That's going to be the plan.
I'm going to have on a black tee and either black or gray sweatpants.
Respect.
So, yeah.
I respect it.
That's it. It's comfortable, man.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's
That's something about me as well. It's like
Yeah.
I'm that kind of way.
Now, granted though, if I'm going somewhere, then yeah, you know, I'm aware my better clothes. But if I'm just chilling or doing the part, or we
Hanging
going to
out,
ride
yeah.
the bike, or I'm going to see my family, I'm wearing sweatpants, man, and black tee.
Gotcha.
I might spice it up, throw some Jordan 1s on.
Okay.
But for the most part, Nike slides too.
Oh yeah.
Nike
That's
slides too. Yes, sir.
Definitely. All right, I'm Travey, but you gotta say it 2 times.
Yes.
And fun fact about me, recently I committed to
I
one
was
of.
just about to say commit suicide. Like, how you came back? Go ahead, though.
Recently, I made a commitment to one of the homies that I was gonna help them out with something that they got going on,
Okay.
and that does
Okay.
require me to buy something that I never thought I'd see myself buying before.
Balling.
I wouldn't say balling. No, hold up now. I'm
you
still
got it.
struggling. It's gonna be a couple months before I'm back on my feet.
Half balling. Speaking of, one of my homeboys posted on social media, they said, man, being broke is terrible. That I swear they was broke every day for like 3 years.
Dang!
So
That's a long time to be
yeah.
broke. But that was me, though. I feel like for about 3 years, I've been broke.
Yeah, but you don't post it on Facebook.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't.
He was posting being broke almost every day.
Dang.
And it just like,
yeah, that's rough.
like, you know what I'm saying?
He was looking for a lot of sympathy.
Yeah,
Probably looking for somebody to ask for a cash app and stuff.
that's it. Shout out to him, though.
But you know who the homie I was talking about?
I think it was me, ain't it?
Yeah,
Dirty
yeah.
motherfucker, boy.
Well, I mean, you ain't want people to know.
No, but it's
Oh,
fine.
okay. No,
it's
I
fine,
ain't, they ain't gonna know that.
You ain't gonna. You just told him.
I can edit it out.
Nah, I was just playing. Nah, you was great though.
Oh. But yeah.
It's great though.
All right, Chuck.
Yes,
What's
sir.
popping?
Let's do it.
Let's talk about it. It's only one thing that's really popping out here like that.
That is a fact.
That's the
Let's get up
50 Cent
into it.
versus T.I.
Yeah.
Now, last week, I don't even think we touched on it. But it wasn't a whole lot going on other than the versus talk,
Yeah.
and then it went on after the whole situation happened. So it was like, all right, the versus not happening. So
Yeah.
we didn't think it was much to talk about,
Yeah.
but after that, much more happened. And
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's funny because we was on the phone, and I told you that I asked did you want to talk about it like over the phone, but I was like, because I think that so much is about to happen.
Yeah.
Before we
Yep, that's a fact.
come back here, and here we are, and so much has happened.
That is a fact.
Let's get to it. All right. Let's start with the T.I. versus 50 Cent versus.
Yeah.
Who would you have had winning it?
The verses.
Yeah.
Probably Tip.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Tip. Yeah.
Yeah. I see a lot of biases saying 50. And
I don't think so.
I was a 50 Cent fanatic growing up,
Everybody
bro. I
was.
was huge on 50
Yeah.
Cent pause. And when I look at the song versus song,
Yeah.
I'm like, that was a great hit for 50 Cent.
Yeah.
But up against that,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
don't
see
make
it
no
winning.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50 got good 50 Cent songs.
He
but
do, he
T.I. just got great songs.
He got like 50 Cent got, I would say 50 Cent got great songs, but T.I. got bangers. So with bangers, it might not go number one, but when it play,
Yeah.
everybody, it's like a energy shift.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Bootsy got songs like that.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Where it's like it never went number one, but when they come on, it's a different feel.
That's a fact.
And I think that verses around that plays a factor. Like you got like if he was to play freaking I'm trying to think of a 50 Cent song where it's like that was great, but like Candy Shop, I don't think that's gonna work in no verses, bro.
Nah, it's not. I don't think Ayo Technology or
Oh no, for sure not.
I don't even think I Get Money will work.
That might be one of the ones that could possibly slide through, but back to who we going up against.
Yeah, but see, it's like 50 Cent songs is good for 50 Cent. T.I. songs, all 50 states, they'd be banging T.I. songs.
I think that was the case with 50 Cent.
For like a year or two. I'm talking about T.I. went on a 10-year, 15-year stretch to where all 50 states banging. Let me not say banging because ain't nobody ever said put on that T.I. But
No,
whenever it come on, ooh.
Back in 2006, people were saying
Ain't nobody said that. That was at T.I. peak. I ain't never heard nobody say put on no T.I.
It was literally when you go to a basketball game, most people come out was T.I. songs.
Nah.
Bring them out. It was Top Back. Like those were songs that at the basketball games. I done been to a basketball games where both teams came out to a T.I. song, and I was like, "This is moment."
I feel you on that.
Even to this day, like I still put on some T.I.
You the only one in the world.
No, bro. I sent you a video.
So
I sent you a video. And you know the video I'm talking about.
What video are you talking about?
Of the girls dancing. And you said the video was good until I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot of people that's like liking that T.I.'s making a comeback.
Yeah, I'm not saying that people is not liking it, but what I'm saying is, right?
And there was a time that those same people, they liking it because there was a time where it was put that T.I. on.
No. I have heard people say, my older brother, huge T.I. fan, he asked me that I listen to the T.I. album, right? Outside of him asking me, I've never heard nobody else my whole life, you included, have never said, put that T.I. on. I ain't never saw you in no car ever put on no T.I. song.
What song have you seen me put on in the car?
It was a lot of Kanye West.
When?
You put on a lot of Drake. I'm talking about from the time you got a car until now.
Yeah.
You was playing Kanye West. You was playing Drake. You done played Jay-Z. You done put on Cole. You ain't never put on no T.I.
I'm trying to even figure out when these moments was. Like I know we done been in the car. I put on Drake for sure.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I don't think we ever been in the car together and I was like, hey, I'm about to put that such and such. I never did that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I don't remember that, Chuck.
Remember, at one point we went to, I think it was Buford, man, and we was probably 20, 30 deep. And,
well, when we bought the J. Cole album, is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
You was playing, because you had, I don't know if it was the station wagon or not, I don't know. But me and Rosita was in the car, and it was another chick in the back seat. That was the same day we went to, I think, Golden Corral or something, and Octavia Cooler was there. And then...
That was a triangle. I don't think I ever saw it at Golden Corral.
No, we went with them. Like, we was 4 or 5 cars deep.
Okay. And we was in the car together, and I was driving?
No, I'm saying no. Octavia Cooler. That was the.
No, I'm talking about. I was driving.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Because remember,
because I don't really be liking to drive.
Remember, I bought the Carter One CD, and you said, "Darn, you gonna want to play the Carter One going back, ain't it?" And I was like, "Yeah." You don't remember that?
Hey, all right. So not for nothing. Because I can safely say that I heard people say put that T.I. on.
Yeah.
The only person that I ever heard say put that Wayne on was you.
That's because you ain't had to say it because it was coming on regardless. It was coming on regardless.
So all right. So listen, anyway, that part happened, both of us would say that T.I. would likely win in the verses, but
yeah.
Do you think that 50 Cent feels that way? That's why he don't want to do the verses, or there's something more to it where he didn't want to do the verses because he's painting a picture of T.I. a snitch, and because T.I. a snitch, I don't want to do nothing with him.
Yeah, no, I think it's more of he's probably making more money outside of rap than he is with rap. So the amount of money that he would get for the verses, which I don't know what that is, if he even get paid, I don't know. Yeah. But he is probably thinking, I make, hypothetically speaking, I make $5 million a month. I'm going to do the verses. I'm going to get $1 million. That probably ain't even worth my time because it's going to probably take more than a month to even prepare for that. So. Yeah.
So, but what would be the point in him insulting T.I. as a result? Like just to...
I don't know. So somebody did post that 50 Cent came out on Twitter years ago and told T.I. to leave him alone. But then they got a picture dapping each other up. I don't know what the case is, but
did you hear the story that T.I. told where he was like that they had the conversation about it and 50 was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So there's this thing in the industry called the superstar
syndrome.
No, it's the superstar answer. So it's like this: if the superstar tell you that you shouldn't take that as a
Oh, okay.
You believe in that type of stuff?
No.
Because I and this is back to the Cameron situation with J. Cole. I saw people arguing saying just because J. Cole told you he'll do it, don't mean you should have took him at his word to do it because he's a superstar.
Yeah,
and I just can't understand that. I don't think that me personally could ever sit down and like no matter how big I get, I don't think I could ever say to somebody, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it," and not do it intentionally.
I can't understand that. I can't understand that.
The superstar thing or what?
Yeah, because I will probably do that.
Like if you was to get big, you would do that.
Yeah, I do it now, so I know.
True.
But I mean, because it's like a lot of things sound good in that moment. Like if you say, "Hey Chuck, man, let's go to the park and shoot ball." All right, I'm down for it because I feel like it right now today. But I'm gonna go home and watch TV, and then 6 o'clock gonna come, and you said, "Hey, we said 6." I'm gonna be like, "Man, I don't know why I said how he ain't gonna go." So I mean, I don't know, but yeah, at the same time, no, you can purposely lie about something. Like I had somebody who wanted to come on the pod. I'm like, "Yeah, you can come on the pod," and then they ask about it again, and I ain't even gonna lie, Trav, I lied and I drag you in it. So I apologize. That's what friends for though, because my lies is your lies and your lies is mine.
When it was you defending yourself against your girl, it made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But now somebody not gonna like me because of something you said.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't threw you under the bus. I just said X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Me and Trav changing the studio around, so it might be a couple weeks.
Gotcha.
So just slide the chair to the side.
You don't see how it was there last week and I was on it?
2 weeks worth of moving, man.
But yeah, so 50 Cent trolled him, a couple times or whatever. And then the last thing was 50 Cent posting T.I. wife.
Yeah, Tiny.
Yeah.
Boy, no, I'm just playing.
I mean, that's kind of what 50 Cent was trying to imply. But anyway.
Bleep that, please.
All right. And then, and then so, it turned into like T.I. turned it. T.I. turned it up a notch, and then, the family started jumping in too.
Yeah.
And King, he was the first one ready to jump out there.
I was telling my homeboy Jay, I think King a crash out. I think if he see 50 Cent, he's swinging.
Yeah.
I ain't saying he gonna win the fight.
Yeah.
But he's swinging for a fact.
Yeah,
nigga not going.
Absolutely.
Now what the fuck you gonna do about that? Nigga not going.
You gotta watch that.
Nigga not going.
You gotta watch that.
One thing that I learned about this whole situation is King ain't going by his mama.
That's it. That's it.
He not going.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, Chuck. Do you know what it means? And if so, can you explain it to me?
Nah, it's pretty much he don't player about that. He ain't
It's like
going
that.
for
I
no
don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga.
shenanigans.
Okay.
So
the short way to say it is, I'm not going.
yeah,
It's like that. I
that's
don't
it.
go.
I'm not going about my mama,
That's
nigga.
it. I think 50 straight up out of line though, and
I do
it's like
too. I
T.I.
think so,
calling
too.
him out,
Yeah.
and he backing down. Is this gonna be another Ja Rule 50 Cent thing? It's that
Looking
50
like
Cent
it.
Ja Rule.
Yeah. It looking like it because I think that 50 Cent crossed the line. 50 Cent,
He did.
I think that he don't think he crossed the line. But once everything else started, 50 Cent is one of those kind of people where if it's up forever. And I think now it's up forever with them.
But he ain't gonna do nothing though. 50 Cent ain't gonna fight him. He ain't gonna.
Yeah,
He might get some of his friends to fight him, but
I mean, at the very least, that'll probably happen. It's like if the situation happened where Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo are out somewhere other than the airport, they might, make it a situation or whatever. But all right, I don't think that I don't think that 50 Cent is this guy that he once was. I think that he passed the being about that life part of his life.
I see that.
And because of that, everybody, make it seem like he's some guy to be scared of sometimes.
Nah, he's not. He's more of a troll.
Yeah, that's it. Like, that's it. I think, and he in such a, a high position, and as far as like, having money and access and stuff like that, that the chances of T.I. running into 50 Cent is lower than somebody that rides for 50 Cent running into T.I.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's the part I think that could technically be scary, but it's like, I don't know, man. I be feeling like if you got to send your goons to do your work, how bad are you really for real?
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man.
And I hate saying that because I was a 50 Cent fan, man. But these past few years, man, it ain't been.
Yeah, I think 50 taking the L now.
Oh no, right now
T.I. is calling him out back to back to back.
T.I. called him out back to back to back, and then now the family calling him out.
Yeah,
and he just over there posting memes.
That's it.
Hey, your little memes is losing steam. They figured you out. The forced opinions is not convincing. You need a new route. You know where that came from?
No.
Kendrick on 616 in L.A.
Okay.
I told you I like Kendrick.
Shout out to Kendrick. Hey, you stupid. Shout out to him, though, man.
All right, so let's talk about the diss tracks.
Yeah.
T.I. diss tracks. The first one was a little warning shot, and then the next one was the actual diss track, and then the next one after that was a diss track, and the next one after that was a diss track.
Yeah.
So T.I. dropped a sub and 3 diss tracks.
Yeah.
King dropped. It was a song that had a bar at 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Who cares? And then he dropped a diss track.
Yeah.
And then, what's his name?
The other one.
Yeah, it started with a D.
Domani? No.
Domani.
Domani.
Then he dropped a diss track.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Okay, so T.I. diss tracks.
Yeah, hard.
Oh, you like all of them or just
No, it was
specific ones?
The last one I heard that he dropped. Yeah. He was kind of mellow, laid back.
Yeah.
I ain't care for that.
Yeah.
That first one I heard. 10 out of 10.
The sub or the actual diss?
The actual diss.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot.
For me, I thought the sub was fire, and then I thought the diss track was fire, and then the second one was fire. But like, I'm with you. That last one, it was kind of just still poking it. Like, yo, what we doing? Like, you doing something or not? Like,
make 50 Cent rap again.
And so, King joint. It wasn't bad, man.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. No.
It wasn't bad. Jay Sims told me because he sent it to me, and I checked it out, and then I checked out my man's Domani one.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I ain't care for Meet the Grams. This hits a little different to me than Meet the Grams did.
Yeah.
I heard people saying before that T.I.'s son Domani can actually rap. I never
he the best one.
Yeah, I never checked him out or anything. But after hearing this, I'm curious. I might check him out. Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie.
He's like.
I heard a couple people call him like the J. Cole of Atlanta.
It's something like that. Okay. To where, but see though, it's like sometimes J. Cole is boring, but a lot of times J. Cole music is like not necessarily hype, but it's not laid back as much.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Domani, from what I heard, it's like too laid back. It's like Nas can't rap. But yeah, it's kind of
All right.
Shout out to him though, man.
But yeah, so
shout out to him.
Out of all of them, because for me, I liked the 3 T.I joints.
Yeah.
But that Domani joint, that did something to me. I can't.
You think that's better than T.I one?
I think so. Man. I think so. Jason said that he think that King one was the most entertaining.
No, that one T.I drop, I forgot every single word in it.
The one that he had where it was you're not you got the right one. Is that the one?
I don't know.
Cause all right. Cause War was the one where it was like the subs. And then he dropped what was the name of that second one though? I didn't even realize I had this up.
I know the last word he said was King, whichever one that was.
I think that's you got the right one, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
The best one?
Yeah.
Okay, and I can understand somebody saying, because I said the same thing. I was like, for me, it was like the sub, I was like, that was fire. And then the actual disc, I was like, ooh, okay, T.I came with it. What you gonna do, fifth? But then he dropped that you got the right one, and I was like, yo, I think that one might be the best one that he dropped.
Yeah.
And then he dropped that last one. I was like, all right, it was cool.
Yeah, it's probably over with now, though.
Yeah, I think so. And I hope T.I know that, too. Because if he start continuing to beat it'll get to a point where it's like, all right, T.I. See, now it's looking kind of thirsty, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Shout out to Tip, man.
Nah, for sure. I say shout out to the whole Harris family over there, man. They cooking. They cooking. All right, so who would have ever guessed that T.I and his family would have been the ones to, say, hey, to finally get people to say, hey, 50 Cent, you took an L. But he did point out that there is a lot of people that say 50 Cent lost to Rick Ross and 50 Cent lost to... he lost to Kanye because it was like the face-to-face, we dropped the same day thing. But I never said that was like a L. It was a L in the sense of you said that you was going to sell more and you didn't. Yeah. But I never looked at that was the end of his career or the end of his run or whatever.
Fact.
But
that's a fact.
Because I bought both of those albums. And Curtis was trash to me. A lot of people say they like it. I was like, bro, it's probably like 3 songs on that was all right. But
that's when he was beefing with Cameron, ain't it?
What's that?
That was like right after the Cameron beef. Remember Cameron dropped that song, Curtis? Yeah, then he was like, all right, well, my album name Curtis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I don't even know.
Heck yeah.
But yeah. All right. Let us know what y'all think about the T.I versus 50 Cent situation. Let us know who y'all think is winning, and what did y'all think about the diss tracks that from everybody that jumped in.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine though.
Yeah.
Tiny she jump in.
God dog.
Even if it's
50
just
Cent might say something.
But that's kind of T.I point. It's like it take a woman to say something or do something for you to respond. It's like whenever it's a guy, you act like whatever. Or you wait till the guy on the downside to jump in.
You gotta do something.
But yeah. So with that being said, Chuck, do you want to call him up now that we about to move to the next topic?
Yeah, we can.
All right. Gotcha. I forgot to do that too. I did say I was gonna do it.
What's up, y'all?
All right, let's talk about it. You know what we here for.
That's a fact.
You can hear us both clearly?
Yeah, I can hear y'all both. I got can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the little one is asleep, so the other one, he's got a lollipop. We should be fine.
That's it.
Word. Let's get to it. All right, so just to be clear, we both think that Tim Duncan is one of the greatest power forwards ever. We just don't think he is the number one.
There you go.
That's where it starts.
Yep.
Now, huh?
No, I was saying I was agreeing with you.
Okay.
And just for my preference, so that y'all understand where I'm coming from with
Talk
this.
about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I do not think that Tim Duncan is more talented. I
Okay.
don't think that. Like, I'm not saying like if we're running a pickup game that I want Tim. If I'm like, hey, I need the best available talent.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm stating that Tim Duncan, in most cases, is the better player. And
Yeah.
I know that's kind of hard to differentiate, but it's not though. It's not. That's all I'm saying. It's like when we talk about Derrick Rose and John Wall. They both had injuries and they both were special.
Yeah.
But Derrick Rose is the youngest MVP ever in what he faced. He beat Kobe, he beat Bron to the MVP. So like that's all I'm getting at. So like when I say I'll take him in a one-on-one game, that's me saying it's a very specific situation that I'm taking Tim in a one-on-one game.
Gotcha.
If they're going half court and it's just pure who's putting the ball on the floor and let's get into it, I gotta go KG. But when I'm talking about for my preference of basketball player, what I need and what I want in a basketball player, it is 100% gonna be Tim Duncan. And it's not like it's a big margin or anything like that. Because if I got to pick between the two, I'm not mad if I get either or. Yeah. But if I get to pick,
you picking
like
Tim
chocolate
Duncan.
cake and vanilla cake. I'm gonna take the cake I want. Yeah. Not the cake that I'm given.
Yeah.
We can get into it. Go ahead.
But you do understand, right? Like you saying, about picking Tim Duncan, right? No matter what team, whether it's 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 5v5, if you plug Kevin Garnett in that system, it would be way more of a monster than if it was Tim Duncan, right?
That's where I disagree with you, because the only setting that I think Kevin Garnett is better than Tim Duncan is potentially a one-on-one setting. Anything else, when it comes to a team sport and the pieces that we're moving and we're using, I'm sorry, because there's certain guys who, without, and I get it, people say all you have to do is pass them the ball. Passing the ball is not hard at all. You know what's hard? When the guy who's passing the ball now has to go and get it, and he doesn't necessarily go and get it, and he has to give the guy who's been producing all year round the ball. And that's where we get into this debate. Basketball is a team sport. It's just like football is a team sport. There's factors to basketball, but you have to play both sides of the court. And at the end of the day, consistency usually will beat out talent.
Yeah.
And hard work always beats talent most of the time in the league.
So with the whole basketball thing being a team sport, right? Mm-hmm. It is a team sport, but within that team, it is also, it's like if you watch a NBA game, right? At some point in that game, you're going to see a 1-on-1. At some point, you're going to see a 2-on-2. At some point, you're going to see a 3-on-3 and vice versa. So it is a team sport. But at the same time, the individual makes a difference. It's like...
So, go ahead. Keep going.
So that's like Tim Duncan done got the ball on the wing on the ISO. Mm-hmm. At that point, it's mano-a-mano. Now, granted, we still a team, but in this play right here is me versus you. So whenever people say it's a team sport, I do agree, but I think that most people overlook that every single NBA game, you also have a 1-on-1, a 2-on-2, a 3-on-3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I can't really say I think people put too much weight on it being a team sport. Like if you really think it's a team sport, I think then everybody would agree that LeBron James is the greatest of all time, and then you have to have John Stockton, Westbrook. Those guys have to be in your top 5 if we talking about team, because nobody impacted the team how they did. But we don't rate it like that. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll stop you there because
ahead.
if we're going to go down that route, that's a great example for you to say LeBron James would have to be in the top if we're not.
He would have to be number
evaluating
one.
It if we're evaluating about a team sport, right?
Yeah.
So here's to diffuse that whole statement right there.
What's that?
In 2007, LeBron, Larry Hughes, and Eric Snow.
Yep.
Anderson Varejao. I can go off this roster. Jamario Moon. There was a lot of guys on that team. Mo Williams.
Yep. Yep.
Went to the finals in 2007.
Yep.
With the ultimate superstar, unstoppable, LeBron James.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And they went and they faced Tim Duncan.
Yep.
And Spurs in 4.
Yeah, you want to know why? Go ahead.
Because I'll tell you. I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's the Finals MVP. The 2 times. So like, let's even go down this path, right? I got a series of questions.
Yeah.
So would you say a player who has more points, more rebounds, more statistic blocks, more win shares, more plus minus minutes, more career advanced stats would be the better player in the scenario?
Not necessarily.
Because if we're going off of, are we going off of the eye or are we going off of the numbers? Because you can see the numbers and we can see the eye. We can see.
No, I personally think it's a combination of both. Mm-hmm. But the way I view it is, I do the eye test. I give that more than I give like stats. Get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
In your eye test, let's get off of these two because essentially, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you compare the numbers, they're both basically a wash. It's just Tim beats him in statistics just by like 0.9, a couple points here. You know, like Kevin Garnett played about 200 games more, and he still is behind. Yeah. Kevin Garnett missed more games. Tim Duncan missed less games, even with load management. Even with load management, the games he was being sat out of. So that's a durability question right there. Then we can, but like, so okay, when we talk about score, like let's play it this way, right?
Yeah.
Scores. Let's talk scores.
Yes, all.
When I say Kevin Durant and I say Carmelo Anthony, which one of these two scores is better? Because they were a whole lot of eye tests. They both played 1 year in college. One won a national championship. One didn't. They both were dynamic scorers in the NBA. When I say Kevin Durant and you say Carmelo Anthony, who are you saying is the better scorer? Not player, scorer.
Honestly, I would probably need more time to think about it, but it can go either way. I would say KD is a better shooter, hands down. I would say Melo might be a better scorer, but it can go either way. Like Carmelo is a better scorer than Steph. Steph is just a way better shooter. So it's kind of like, you know.
Correct. So the answer to your question, no, you're absolutely right, and that was what I was looking for.
Yeah.
The answer to your question is, and a lot of people talk about 3-level scorers, and when like basketball is really actually there's 5 levels, right? There's what you can do in the half court.
I'm gonna probably say Melo might be a better scorer than KD, but go ahead.
Melo is the better scorer than KD because Melo can give me a bucket multiple ways. Melo can face up. Melo can post. Melo can go out and get it on a wing.
Yeah.
Melo can ISO. Yeah. And Melo can also score in transition. Those are the 5 levels of scoring. Transition, half court, post, face up, wing. Sorry, but not face up, ISO and wing.
Yeah.
Because those are the 5 situations you're going to be in a basketball game. You're going to be running with the ball,
Yeah.
or you're going to be running without a ball. You're going to be on a wing, where you're either shooting from there or you're making a move from there. You're going to be on a block at some point where you have your back to the basket and you have to get to the basket.
Yeah.
Or you're going to have a situation where it's just you and me, and let's see what happens, right?
There you go. Heck yeah.
So again, when we talk about that, yes, I would say, hey, I gotta go KG because the way he's going to get his buckets are going to be more
smart, man.
dynamic.
Smart.
They're going to be more dynamic. But then when I say, okay, my issue when people do this is I never hear anyone give Karl Malone the same type of beef.
You know what's funny is if we were to do a list, Karl Malone is kind of high on mine as far as power forwards go.
Yeah, I told several people, probably including you, that he should be ranked higher than what he is.
Karl Malone?
Yeah. But
he's already you guys realize like he's already and I agree with you on this. Karl Malone is like number 3 in points all time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like what we also have to understand is, right, like let's look at the dynamics of it. Like so many people try to say things like, oh, Karl Malone, like y'all realize if Karl Malone's not on the Jazz, John Stockton is not who he is.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. And the only reason why I say that is because guess what? As a point guard, you gonna pass the ball to some dudes who's gonna blow some stuff.
That's a fact.
Who's gonna blow some stuff. And when I got a guaranteed guy, I'm going to give him the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you get to this discussion, right? Like I'm going to give him the ball. And that's because Karl Malone is the ultimate consistency individual, just like Tim Duncan, right? Now here we go. Tim Duncan has 2 MVPs.
Yep.
Kevin Garnett has 1. Mm-hmm. Kevin Garnett has 1 Defensive Player of the Year. They both have the same amount of All-Stars.
But you still got to keep in mind though.
Here it go.
Whenever we saying stuff like that, you do know that the team plays a huge factor in people winning MVPs and people winning Defensive Player.
Absolutely. So, you are absolutely correct. And what I will tell you is this.
Yeah.
When you win an MVP, you are the most valuable player to not only your team, but you are the
I disagree.
Most valuable. This is why I'm going to say.
I think he was actually making a pretty good point. Actually.
Go ahead.
This is why I'm going to say.
Not only to your team, but you are the most valuable player. Go ahead.
You are the most valuable player when it comes down to the end of games because they factor in a lot of that on the last 2 minutes scoring. And if you are a guy who is impacting the game in the last two, because see, guess what? One of the reasons why we don't give Shaq his flowers defensively like people should give him flowers defensively because he wasn't a terrible defender.
No, he wasn't.
He was an aggressive defender. So a lot of times in that last 2 minutes, his ass got 4 or 5, and he got to stay away because we need him in the last 2 minutes, opposed to a guy like Rudy Gobert, who's a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. You got to hide his ass at the end of the bench with 2 minutes left. You know why? Because when I switch out on you, Rudy, guess what? You can't do shit with me at the top of this key other than look at the back of my damn head. That's what I'm finna do to you, Rudy. So that's what I said. So when you have guys who are getting subbed out situationally, which again, it never happened to KG and it didn't happen to Duncan. You didn't hide Duncan on defense because guess what? He averaged 2 blocks a game. He didn't make mental mistakes defensively. You have to understand, IQ plays a part into this. Tim Duncan is one of the most intelligent basketball players ever to play this game.
You don't think Kevin Garnett is either, though?
I do, but I don't think Kevin Garnett is. And that's the thing. I'm telling you, like, it's literally by the skin of your teeth, who do you want? I'm not saying that Kevin Garnett's not an intelligent basketball player. I'm saying that Tim Duncan is the better basketball player. He's not the better athlete.
No.
He's
what would make him the better basketball player? Because if you take Tim Duncan out and you put Garnett in there, and you say, Garnett, I need you to do exactly what Tim Duncan is doing, the Spurs win at least 8 championships.
So here's the reason I'm gonna disagree with you.
Why is that?
One, Kevin Garnett's durability.
No, but
Two,
can I please say something? Okay, when we talk about Kevin Garnett, right? He prior to going to Boston, his best teammate was a rookie, a sophomore, Stephon Marbury, or a washed up Spreewell. Yeah. So it's kind of like hold on. So it's kind of like if I'm placed in this situation and all my team got is me, I have to give 1,000%. I have to take over. I have to will this team to a win. Tim Duncan had great players. He had all-stars, arguably the greatest coach of all time. Tim Duncan's mindset is, I don't have to go out there and kill myself. I'm going to just play my role because I know Tony Parker going to bring me 20. Ginobili going to bring me 25. If I get double teamed, I got shooters around the corner. I got Bruce Bowen playing defense, so that small forward is not even going. I don't have to guard him and try to contest his shot because he's not getting past Bruce Bowen. So I'm saying the durability comes into it. If I'm giving 1,000% every night, I'm gonna get hurt more than somebody that's giving 80. That's my point. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a crazy assertion to say that this man was giving 80.
Did he have to do what Kevin Garnett had to do?
So okay, here we go. Let's go down.
He didn't have to.
Okay, so one.
Go ahead.
Tim Duncan was the guaranteed number 1 overall pick from the time, like once he touched college, 2 years into it, he worked his ass off. He becomes the number 1 pick. Kevin Garnett says, I'm not going to college. I'm going straight
out of high school
to the league, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You cannot fault me for being consistent, and also, you got to remember the amount of work KG was doing. KG was playing 4th quarters. I'm sitting down because I've already did what I had to do.
But that helps my case, though.
Back to the team point.
Yeah, that helps my case. It's like Tim Duncan had the luxury of great teammates and arguably the greatest coach of all time. Kevin Garnett was by himself. So you can't. Tim Duncan is supposed to have more rings. He's supposed to have more MVPs because he was placed in a better situation.
So Tim Duncan did what he was supposed to do. Kevin Garnett did what he was supposed to do with what he had.
Yeah.
Okay. And guess what? I hear you, brother. That's fine and dandy.
Yeah.
But
my question.
Go ahead.
You put Tim Duncan in Minnesota with what KG had. You think Tim Duncan wins MVP?
Absolutely.
He does not. They don't even make the playoffs.
That's crazy for you to say that. You realize the year that KG won the MVP, you know the person who was second to him was Tim Duncan, right? And then the years that Tim Duncan wins MVP, we're talking about KG is at 5 or 6 because Shaq is still in the mix.
That's a good point, but you missing our point that makes that point invalid. If Tim Duncan is on Minnesota, that would mean that KG would have to be in San Antonio. So
correct.
So and I don't think it works out the same way.
I'm sorry. So here's the example I'm going to use. Here's the exact example I'm going to use. Kevin Love in Minnesota was giving you 40 and 20s.
Great player.
And he was having similar heartaches because he was getting to the first round and he was getting booted out.
Yeah.
Basically similar to what KG was going through a lot of times. KG went to the Eastern Conference Finals one time.
Yeah.
So like it's been proven that no, Kevin Love did not go to the Eastern Conference Finals, but he was still making the playoffs on a terrible team without a lot of talent around him. That's the point I'm getting at.
And
he was putting up. Hold on.
But
he was putting up. Can I finish?
Go ahead.
He was putting up great numbers, and then when we take him and we put him on a winning franchise, the numbers decrease. It's the same thing that happened to Chris Bosh. He was on Toronto and he was putting up superstar-like numbers. He goes to Miami and he has to take a roll back. Kevin Garnett goes to Boston. Hey, KG, guess what? We don't need you to score millions of points tonight. We need you to be more of a defensive anchor. Ray and Paul are going to go and score the ball. Like, you can't. Bro, like that's like somebody being mad because I had a dad and they didn't.
But see though, with that being said though, if you talk about your advantages over the guy that does not have a dad, that's where the issue came from. Yeah, because you started out 10 paces ahead of me. You are supposed to be better than me. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
We call it privilege.
That's dad privilege. Tim Duncan got great franchise privilege. Go ahead.
Oh nah, we not gonna do this because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Life is a circus. It's not a fair. You can't get mad at me because who my mom chose turned out to be something and your pops turned out to be
but it is not about getting mad. It is about, let's say Bronny James was born with $1 million. That's like Bronny James coming to you saying, Ken, you broke. Would you be like, hey, you know what? I need to work harder? Or would you be like, you can't call me broke because you was placed in a situation. Even though you got more money than me, I'm working harder than you. You was just blessed with that situation. So it's not about getting on them for being great. It's just if you are blessed with certain stuff, you can't kick the guy that was not blessed with that. You see what I'm saying?
I'm going to be honest with you, bro.
Go ahead.
The current field I work in, bro, I didn't work. And you guys trap. I done worked everything from maintenance to cleaning toilets to where I am now. Yeah. And you know what? You know one thing I don't ever get mad at when I see somebody who has just basically got a college degree and they walk in the door and got a position equivalent or relevant to mine. You know why I don't get mad? Because guess what? You got to see me out there. And when you see me out there and when shit get tough and you look across and I see that dog and you want to go in the house, but I'm still outside digging, I don't care about none of that. Because at the end of the day, your circumstance is your circumstance. Yeah, absolutely. You got put in a better circumstance. But end of the day, it's my job to cultivate to the best of my abilities of what I have. Now, I would be more disappointed in a guy like Tim Duncan if he gets drafted to the perfect scenario like this and he turns out and he doesn't win anything. I'm more disappointed in that individual. I'm happy for the next man, but at the same time, you're not going to sit here and say, so that's like discrediting Jordan and Kobe's championships because at the end of the day, they had Phil Jackson, who is considered one of the greatest coaches of all time because they had Scottie Pippen and they had Shaq. They had Lamar Odom and they had come on, you're not taking away from them?
Yeah, no, because nobody, Kobe and Jordan never said, hey, Paul Pierce, man, you only got one ring. It's just they were put in their positions. They played their hand the best they could. They got their results out of it, right?
Because look at Charles Barkley. Yeah. What do you feel about Charles Barkley? Shaq tells Charles Barkley all the time, I got rings, you don't. Okay. Ain't nobody got a problem with that.
But let me ask you, because whenever I be thinking about Charles Barkley, I say to myself, Charles Barkley is up there, bro. Like the disrespect that gets put on him and Karl Malone for not having rings. Yeah. I think is crazy.
But see, that is why when I judge basketball,
matters.
Yeah, winning does matter, but it is also situational, right? Like Paul Pierce has a freaking championship ring. T-Mac, Paul Pierce, both of them in their prime. Paul Pierce is not close to T-Mac, right? But it was just Paul Pierce got blessed with the situation that T-Mac didn't get blessed with. So Paul Pierce cannot throw shade or talk down on T-Mac because it's like, bro, you was in this situation. Take out your teams, take out my teams. Me and you meet up face to face, mano a mano. T-Mac wins.
I agree with T-Mac winning. I think that's a terrible example.
How is that a terrible example?
Paul Pierce was drafted to Boston. Paul Pierce ain't win nothing until they built a super team for him, and he only
Okay,
won one
but
ring.
T-Mac didn't have a super team when he went to the Rockets. He had 2 good years and then his back blown out. my whole point is
T-Mac 2003 T-Mac was arguably the best
player.
thing we ever seen in our life.
Yeah.
That, like, I'm not disagreeing with you with that, but it's like I feel like y'all are looking at organizations. When we say the Spurs, you do realize the Spurs had no championships when Tim Duncan got drafted, right?
Yes, but
None.
you do realize though, right, that the Spurs, Greg Popovich is arguably the greatest coach of all time.
He wasn't viewed as that until he started winning.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
So, how many championships the Warriors had before Steph Curry got there?
2.
Yeah, it wasn't real a little bit.
Yeah, but my whole point is like they built a dynasty.
I got this shit in the head all day.
They built a dynasty off of Steph Curry, but I wouldn't say that Steph Curry is like the greatest point guard ever, though.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, his career is not over. If Steph wins another ring, that ties him with Magic, and now we start to get into the conversation, because at the end of the day, when we look at Magic Johnson as a point guard, no one talks about Magic for handles. Everyone talks about Magic for creation. So, like, y'all have to understand, Magic is the original point forward. He just got put into a point guard spot. 9 times out of 10, Magic Johnson was not even guarding the point guards on those teams. He was guarding the small forward or the power forward. James Worthy would guard the small forward. James Worthy was guarding the best athletic between the two. You hid Magic on defense in certain situations because he was not a defensive guy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and play like Magic's not the greatest at one point. But okay, my man said something that I loved the other day. He said he's a Stockton guy. So am I, because you know why? I'm a 6 foot. I'm a 6 foot point guard who was a pass first guy who had 2 McDonald's All-Americans on his team. I knew my role. And guess what? Yeah, it is easy passing the ball to them. But guess what? When someone shoots it off the side of the damn backboard, it kind of pisses you off because you just sat there and you worked to go get that. So at the end of the day, yeah, I'm going to pass it to the stars and I'm going to get it done. I don't go and look at their highlights and say, hey, kids, look at your dad. I passed that ball. No, I don't do that. I say, hey, I was a walk-on. I did what I had to do. I got hurt. It didn't work out. I did this. I did that. I kept working and doing what I had to do. But ultimately, we're not going to sit here and say that granted, Curry's a great shooter. Yeah, the greatest shooter. But he's also a complete point guard when we look at his assist to turnover ratio.
Agreed.
I get it. When we're watching the games, because we're eye test people, right? When we're watching, I look at numbers too because I do enjoy.
We all look at numbers, yeah. We all look at numbers, yeah.
But when I'm looking at the actual eye test of what Curry is 100% a point guard, and he is 100% in the conversation to be the greatest point guard when it's all said and done.
Agreed.
We're talking about careers that aren't over.
Yeah.
So, because when it's all said and done, James Harden, he might move up into the top 5 of scoring, but no one's placing him above Kobe or Jordan.
True.
When we talk shooting guards, we all know where we're going with this.
Yeah.
Shooting guards 9 times out of 10 is Jordan, Kobe, and then some people might say D-Wade. Some people might say T-Mac if he didn't get hurt. But again, all these ifs. My daddy used to tell me if
was the fifth.
No, he used to say if my aunt stood up and pissed, she'd be my uncle, but she don't. So she put her ass down and pee, and that's who funny. We got. So I mean, I get it. We can talk about the ifs.
So let me ask you a question, Ken.
Yes, sir. What you got?
And please answer the question, all right?
I will, of course, answer your question. I have no fear of any question.
So we were talking about Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett, right?
Correct.
If you think that you are better than someone, the best way to figure that out is, right, me and you face-to-face, one-on-one, there's no noise. You can't call for help. I can't call for help. Let's sit here. Let's battle it out. May the best man win. Can we both agree that Kevin Garnett would win that matchup?
I can say to you this. Only thing that I'm gonna go with in this scenario, if this was just us rolling the ball out and we're going mano a mano, there's no dribble rules, there's no parameters, correct?
Yeah.
You're just talking just straight hoop.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'm going to give a slight edge to Kevin Garnett, but he's not
Okay.
like we not gonna say because what are you saying? Are you
But
saying
Ken,
it's
what
11,
I'm
you saying it's
saying
going to be
is
11-1,
no.
11-2?
No.
What I'm saying is right. If it's me and you in a cage, you don't have anybody to hide behind. Nobody's drawing you plays. Nobody is hitting you in your spot. You have to get everything yourself. If we do that and I come out on top most games, it is safe to say that I'm better than you. You cannot see me. If you need
So,
if you need somebody to handle the ball till you get in your spot, and if you can't get in your spot, I'm not gonna pass it to you. Pass it to the other guy. If you need that, versus this other guys like, hey, I don't care what's going on, give it here. You cannot tell me that you are better than that person. That's like if I were to come to Walmart and I only work in dairy and I do great in dairy, but you can work in every single department and do great. I would be stupid to say that I'm a better worker than you. It's like, no, I have to be in this department, in this area for me to excel. And then you over there, like store manager, put me in any store, any shift, any schedule, any department. I got this. I would be a fool to tell you that I'm better than you, right?
okay, so now that's a great example. Do you know the percentage of? Do you know how many times KG was the actual initiator of offense for his team?
I mean, I'm sure it wasn't as much as the point guard and the shooting guard.
Yeah, but I've seen KG bring the ball up court though.
Yeah,
so,
several times.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Just watch where I'm going with this.
Go ahead.
Because the way the human brain works is over time our brain develops and evolves into different things. So right. So like I think a lot of times we take the standard of what today's game is and we place the parameters on.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
No, just I'll let you go, brother. I got you. I'm
Go
not
ahead.
saying that's what you're doing. I'm not saying that's what you're doing.
Go ahead.
I'm saying that's how a lot of people get to where you got. I'm not saying you got there.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can understand and I can see where you're coming from with your angle.
There you go.
You're coming from it with your angle, individual overall talent.
That's it.
And what I'm telling you is, I think you're overlooking the other individual's overall talent to get to where he got, because it wasn't like he was in a weak draft class. It wasn't like he was I'm starting to feel like people really be trying to treat Tim Duncan like he's fucking Draymond. Not even. I'm 100% because he was the number one on his team, just like KG was.
Ken, remember I led the conversation with, we both think that Tim Duncan is one of the greatest power forwards of all time. We just think KG is better. We're not saying that, like, maybe we think Tim Duncan number 2, but because what it sounds like is we're saying that Tim Duncan is like number 8 or 9. Like, we're not saying that. We saying that we think he's one of the greatest ever, but we got KG above him.
Thank you for saying that, because I was starting to feel like y'all really out here making it seem like Tim Duncan is
a scrub.
Is not a top 5 in his position.
No, we said it on the video. We said in the video, I said top 5 greatest power forwards of all time, hands down. There's no debate. And then when they get to top 3, I could see how it could get shaky.
Yeah.
So what 3 power forwards like are you placing above Tim? And if it's something I can say, okay, I can see it. But the only reason why I struggle with it is because, again, when I go my all time teams at this point, I used to get cussed out for this. I used to put Stockton in the conversation because he was part of the 90-50-40 club, and that he was just so consistent. He was rarely injured. I play a lot of factors into it. And a lot of people say, you Magic won. I hear y'all on that, but truth of the matter is, Magic was the blueprint for LeBron before LeBron was even playing.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
If you took Magic Johnson and you put Dominique Wilkins together, you got a LeBron because it's the athletic, ball handling.
I see what you're saying.
Point forward. But so when I go here, I go Steph is my point of all time. I go Jordan is my shooting guard of all time.
Okay.
I go, even though I don't care for the guy, I go Bron. His impact and what he has done in the position of small forward, he's there. And then I go, Tim Duncan is my most consistent superstar I have ever seen. I know what I'm getting with Tim. I know what I'm getting. I'm getting 20, 10, and 2 every single night. That's what I'm getting. Then for my center,
who your center?
9 times out of 10, I double back and forth between Kareem and Shaq.
Okay.
The only reason why I double back and forth between Kareem and Shaq is Kareem with the 6 titles, the unstoppable moves, his impact when he was young, like the movements that he was facing. The man was fighting racism and basketball at the same time. So it's a lot going on there. And then when I say Shaq, he was an immovable force. He was the most dominant big man you have ever seen. There was nothing you could do. They created rules to try to stop him. He was the most dominant player I have ever seen.
Big man. Make sure you say big man. Chuck get offended when people say player.
There you go.
Michael Jordan's the most dominant player. But if we're talking about big man,
Shaq.
He's the most dominant big man.
Yeah.
If you want to go that route. Yeah. So honestly, like I said, y'all, and the only reason why I put Tim there is just because I'm going off of rings.
I'm with you.
And I'm going off of the fact that because Joker has a similar format. He's not sexy to watch play basketball. He's not. But consistently, he's dominant.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Joker is entertaining to watch, man. I can't even lie to you.
I mean, for me, when I think of entertaining to watch, I think Blake Griffin, I think Allen Iverson.
Okay, I see what you're saying. The ones that can real flashy,
I
but
think
Joker,
Kyrie Irving,
Joker for a power forward, I would say he is flashy for a power forward. Because what other power forward, if you're not counting Magic as a forward?
There you go.
But no, all right. So check this out. I think we getting to a point where we can start figuring out how to wrap it up. So, what do you think about his solid 5 all time?
Your solid 5, you had Curry, Jordan, Braun, Tim Duncan, and
he said he is a toss up between Kareem and Shaq.
I mean, it's a pretty straight 5.
Let him tell him who your 5 would be if you all time each position, because that's what that was for him.
All time each
point guard
position.
You go because that's what he had just there.
Man, I can go back and forth either Magic or Curry. Either one.
That's fair. I respect it.
2 guard, you can go. I think Jordan is a greater player, but I think Kobe is a better player. So I can go either or.
Okay.
No, we gonna talk about it.
Talk about it.
What's so funny, kid? Hey, I want to laugh too.
I agree with you, right? So here's why I always laugh when people say this, because it's like if I hit copy and paste, I get the same exact thing, except for we go to accolades and results, and Jordan has a defensive player of the year in Kobe.
But you do understand. Okay, well, all right. All right.
So I feel offensively, Kobe is a tad bit better. Defensively, Jordan is a tad bit better.
Yeah. I think he was just laughing. He was laughing that he heard this before. It wasn't that he was laughing at the.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not laughing at the pick.
Oh,
it's just No. It's just like, you know what I'm saying. Like that's like me saying, you know, my oldest and my second child. It's like they both my sons.
Yeah.
And I love them both to death.
Yeah.
The only difference is they got different mamas.
Yeah. Sorry, yo, small forward.
They both look like me. Yeah.
So small forward all the time. I would say Braun.
Okay.
So question: Am I judging this off of like greatness / the NBA, or am I judging this off of who's better? Because that's a different list.
You judge it off of whatever you like. I literally take my five. My five is off of my standard is winning, who I think is the best, and who I think gives me the same like talent, like
consistently and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody I listed, I think is a generational talent. I think Tim Duncan is a generational talent.
Gotcha.
I just think he is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna do mine off who I think is better. I got Curry. I got Kobe. I got Braun. I got Kevin Garnett. Center. I got I got Shaq for the center.
Okay.
That's who's better. I think Kareem, he's greater, but Kareem had magic. Shaq had Kobe. Kobe shooting that thing.
That's a fact.
Magic or Shaq
pass the ball. Yeah.
My only other question is,
yes,
you're from South Carolina, right, brother?
Yes, sir.
Is any of this Kevin Garnett love because he's also from South Carolina before he moved to Chicago?
No, I thought that I got a homeboy named Roach. He was saying for years that Kevin Garnett was the best player in the league, and I was saying he's not.
Yeah.
I was picking Tim Duncan over KG, and then I was picking Dirk over KG, but then I sat back, I watched KG, and I checked the stats, and I was like, KG just got inbounded the ball, came down court, did a freaking double cross, and went to the basket. And I was like, I don't think Tim Duncan can do that. So yeah, I just started giving. I just started giving Garnett the respect he deserved probably within the past maybe 10 years. That's whenever I was like, he might be number one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And this conversation right here probably will put KG a little bit higher when I'm ranking my all-time power forward. But like, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you because like, you know.
So
I
think that you thought, just like our comment section thought, that we was being disrespectful to KG. I mean, to Tim Duncan. Now, I do want to preface this by this, right? So, we went out of town and I met Chuck, brother-in-law. Yeah. And
excuse me.
So they was outside talking basketball while I was watching UFC. And they called me out there to build a lineup, and I couldn't draft people that was already drafted.
Yep.
And so when we got to the power forward position, Tim Duncan was still available, but Tim Duncan ain't one of my favorite power forwards of all time. And for the team that I was trying to build, I wouldn't need a Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
So I picked Amari Stoudemire. But it's one of those situations where the team matters. Yeah. Where it's like, I won't need Tim Duncan for this situation. Let me get a regular power forward that will just do their part of hey, even if I don't get the ball, it's fine. I'll just, do whatever.
I got a perfect example.
Go ahead.
We take if the team matters.
Yeah.
Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Chris Paul and Amari. Chris Paul and Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
They'll be superstars.
Yeah.
Chris Paul and Tim Duncan, they're getting swept in the first round.
Dang.
So Chris Paul and Tim Duncan, they wouldn't be as great as Chris Paul and Amari, Chris Paul and Blake. They wouldn't be as great.
I agree. Now,
here's the reason why
you gotta agree with that. You got because
they style of play.
Yeah, it literally Amari whole thing was his athletic ability. That's the whole point of the Lob City became who they became because Chris Paul was great at passing the ball in areas that they could go get it.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan, although he can catch alleys, I've seen him catch them. He ain't catching them like Amari and Blake Griffin.
So that's a beautiful statement, but we're basing passing the ball off of. So listen, let me tell you something right now. Chris Paul is my all-time favorite guy.
Yeah.
He's just not my best because I'm not delusional.
I understand that. Yeah. I absolutely understand it. Because Rondo is my favorite, but I never, when we talking all-time point guards, I know it would be foolish for me to throw him out there.
Literally, I'm gonna tell you this right now. In high school, I was trying to be.
It's louder than
That
you.
was what I modeled. That's what I modeled my game off of. The
Chris Paul?
First defensive, yes. Pass
Gotcha.
first defensive point guard who can score anywhere from the 3 to the mid. I shot so many floaters in high school.
Gotcha.
You know, I got benched one time because I had a regular jump shot and I shot a damn floater.
Dang.
Let me explain to you how much I love. So this is the reason why I'm going to say I have to disagree with you, because in those last 3 to 4 minutes when I'm trying to create for my power forward, let's just say I throw that double on Amari or I throw that double on Blake, because we saw how this worked out. And you know me, Trav, I'm a Clippers fan. Watch a lot of this stuff here. When we take Blake out of the equation and we can't throw it up to him, and now we isolating him and he's got to do footwork on the block or he's got to catch it on the pick and roll. A lot of basketballs have bounced off of Blake Griffin's knees. A lot of basketballs have slipped through his hands.
Yeah.
That's what don't happen to Tim Duncan.
Man, get out of here.
Situation.
Get out of here.
Huh?
Get out of here.
I mean, he talking about Blake Griffin. I could give him that with Blake Griffin, but Amari Stoudemire is who I chose. Though I couldn't get that
though, because Tim Duncan do not catch nearly as much difficult passes as Blake Griffin got to catch. So you can't.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
I hear you, brother. Listen, one had Tony Parker and one had Chris Paul. They're both really good elite passers, but would you not say that Chris Paul was a better passer than Tony Parker?
Hands down. But the way.
Okay, so hold on. Wait, let me cook. So would you not say that Blake Griffin and Tim Duncan, you would say Tim Duncan would be a better finisher under the rim than Blake, right?
No. Not even
under,
close.
not above. So you think Blake Griffin is a better?
Oh, he said under. So like the bank shot and layups, floaters,
like floaters, like hook shots.
Yeah, Tim Duncan would be better. Yeah, when you said under the rim, I'm thinking because Shaq play under the rim. I'm not talking about rising above the rim. I'm talking about unathletic scoring. Yeah.
Unathletic scoring. I'm talking about pick and roll, and I got Chris Paul and Tim Duncan on the pick and roll, and I got Blake Griffin and Chris Paul on the pick and roll. Who's going to give me more plethoras of scores? Who's going to give me a more variety of scoring other than just a dunk or a layup? Tim Duncan is going to give you more because he's going to be able to float to the rim. He's going to be able to, hey, I caught it, back to the basket, off the backboard. Hey, I caught it, reverse layup on the other side of the rim. Hey, I caught it. I can finish with my left or my right. Trust me, I'm a Blake Griffin fan. I love the dude to death. I hate that he had that great season in Detroit after he left us because he still has something left. Trust me, I'm telling you, if you swap out Chris Paul, it's no different than if Chris Paul would have went with Kobe. We know what would have happened. He would have got way more titles.
That's cap.
What?
It's not.
You don't think the Chris Paul
people say that, but it's not. They gameplay don't fit. When Kobe had Steve Nash, I don't even think we make the playoffs.
Steve Nash had a broken back. Steve Nash was already injured. That team you had.
The point is,
they were the all-time handicap team.
But Kobe and Chris Paul, everybody say it would have been great. But if we actually sit down and dissect it, though, it wasn't going work at all.
I mean, we got glimpses of it with him and Kobe playing together on Team USA. I mean, I get it. I respect it because a lot of people don't like that statement because they think it's like diminishing Kobe to a certain extent. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying that. I think we saw what Kobe did with Smush Parker and Derek Fisher. If you give him a guy who he can actually say, hey, he's a scoring threat other than just a pull-up jump shot or a drive to the basket, now that opens up the floor a little bit more for Kobe to do some work. Because at times, Kobe was scoring on double and triple teams, similar to Mike. So, like, and they both have something in common. They never had a superstar elite point guard. Ron Harper was a little bit towards the end of his career when he got him, so I don't want to hear Ron Harper. Steve Kerr was a spot-up shooter. Derek Fisher was a spot-up shootor. You had Smush Parker, Sasha Vujacic.
It wasn't going. I mean, it wasn't going.
Yeah. So I honestly think it would have worked because he would have been able to do. He still would have had Andrew Bynum, and Andrew Bynum
you think
probably becomes.
You think Braun and Luka gon' work?
I think Braun and Luka with Braun 4 years ago, sure. Braun is just at this point.
No, it won't work unless somebody on the other team get hurt. Because LeBron is best when he's on the ball. Luka is too. Chris Paul is best when he's on the ball. Kobe is too. So it's kind of like it might look good on paper, but once you in the game, you know what I'm saying? It don't look as good because Kobe ain't standing in the corner for Chris Paul, and Chris Paul ain't gonna stand in the corner for Kobe. He might do it one or two plays, but he ain't gonna just be like, man.
So we got the James Harden, Chris Paul situation.
James Harden, Western Conference Finals.
What happened?
Chris Paul gets hurt. Western Conference Finals. Chris Paul gets hurt, and it's over.
They never liked each other though, so I just don't think it would have worked even if if Chris Paul didn't get hurt.
Trav, I got 3 state championships international. I hated a bunch of them niggas. It don't matter, bro. Like hoop is hoop. Like if we can hoop, we can hoop. Like at the end of the day, I ain't gotta kick it with you off the court. You ain't gotta kick it with me off the court. As long as you come in and do your job, it's going to be what it is. It's just like work. I don't like a bunch of them, but at the end of the day, we come in, we do what we got to do, and I go home, and it is what it is. It ain't nothing personal. So I agree with you on that, though. Like, I mean, I can understand the angle for sure. Like, these are all situations that we will never, ever.
That's a fact.
Yeah. That is what a lot of the debates are. It's like, if this was that or if that was this type stuff. So
like if KD get another ring, he's better than Tim Duncan all the time.
You said KD
then he'll just have ring? 2, ain't it, or 3?
If KD get another one,
yeah, have 3.
KD, yeah, he got 2 now.
Yeah.
Oh, so you consider Kevin Durant a power forward?
No, I was trolling just now.
There's some people who believe that. I mean,
yeah.
I mean. But again, I would say talent-wise, Kevin Durant is a better talent than Tim Duncan. Yeah. I just think that it's hard. We're talking about generational versus generational. KG is a generational talent. Like that's what we're literally sitting here breaking it down. Like, you know, God had all these disciples. Which one was better? They all disciples, bro. Like they all great. Mm-hmm. Like we can't get mad at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like trust me.
True.
Like. Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan was both on the 2004 team that blew it to Manu Ginobili.
But I don't know if you ever saw this video, but there was, and we do need to wrap up. So I'm gonna say this. We can talk about it, and then we gotta go. But there was a video of the Team USA practice, and they was doing the 1v1 thing where it's like it was like knockout, and KG beat the whole team.
Mm-hmm.
You ever saw that?
I have, and I also watched the one where Kyrie Irving beat the whole team.
Yeah. Do you think Tim Duncan could have beat the whole team?
Huh?
Do you think Tim Duncan could have did that?
No. Just like
okay.
I also,
all right, and
I also think Kyrie Irving beating all of those guys still doesn't like.
You know what's crazy?
Like, he's not better than Kobe.
I think that if the 1v1 thing, you know how they talking about the 1v1 thing for All-Star Weekend? I think that if Kyrie could come back healthy, like I would say if we got Kyrie before the injury, I don't see nobody beating Kyrie one-on-one in All-Star Weekend. But he's going to be hurt when he come back, though. Go ahead.
And I know y'all got to go, and this is the last thing I'll say, and I'll shut up and I'll leave y'all alone. But what I'll say is the reason why we're never going to see that is as a person who was a former hoop, like you're not going to put yourself in a situation to get embarrassed.
Yeah, I agree.
And I agree. Can you imagine the type of slander some of these cats is going to get?
Oh yeah,
even if you just Look at
Spencer Dinwiddie goes out there and puts belt to ass to an all-star.
True.
So they're not gonna do it because of pride. Because you're gonna lose.
100%.
If you lose, you're gonna lose everywhere. You're gonna lose money.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose endorsements. You're gonna lose women.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose
so much
everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
So you will never see that format.
Agreed.
It's the same reason they took that NFL skills challenge out with the quarterbacks when they was throwing it at the target.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Because now your contract messed up, bro. I saw you. You couldn't even hit the target.
That's a fact.
Like, bro, it'll never happen.
But the reason I brought it up was because, the women, they doing it in the unrivaled league. So that's like, one of those topic of conversations or whatever. So, but yeah.
I ain't even going to say nothing, bro.
We appreciate you picking up, dog. And I think we got to more of a level of understanding. I think that you thought that we were saying Tim Duncan was like number 10. Yeah. We wasn't saying that. We were saying that we just think KG is up there. Yeah.
Yes,
I respect it now. And like I said, again, it was never I was never looking at KG as he was like a scrub or nothing like that, bro. I was looking at KG. Literally, we talking 1A and 1B.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
That's really all it is. It ain't because trust me. And another thing about me is I've never been a guy who. I'm not going to sit here and do all this talking with you. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to get to it. And when we look at the stats at the end of the day, you did all that talking and you were still behind me.
Dang. Gotcha. Well, hey, man, we'll hit you up another time, man. We still be trying to do the questions and stuff, but we just never get all the way down the list like we supposed to. But
fact.
No problem, man. Y'all have a great day. I appreciate the conversation.
Yes, sir.
And you know what I'm saying? Call your boy anytime you want to talk hoop. I got a little information on that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Whenever we jump into hoops talk, I'm definitely gonna say let's see what Ken thinks. So
let's do it.
I got you.
All right, good. Appreciate it. All right, have a good one.
Hold it down.
Sure.
All right.
You a sick dude. All right, confessions, Chuck. You got to pee?
No, I'm good.
All right. Confession of the day, Chuck.
Yes, you up first.
Well, confession of the day.
Yeah.
I'm about to move out of here, chat.
There you go.
I ain't telling y'all where I'm going, though.
God, dog.
That's my confession.
That's it.
What you got?
My confession is, I had it, Trav.
Oh, shit.
I had 2 or 3 of them coming down here. Confession.
That was a lot.
Confession.
Yeah.
Got a 14-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
Just turned 14 probably a week ago. I size him up every day.
Is he taller than you?
We might be the same height. He might be an inch taller or shorter.
Okay.
But I size him up every day because I know at some point it's going to come a time the way me and him got to tussle. And I can't lose.
You really think that? Like, you think it's inevitable? Like,
it's a real good chance. I talked to a good bit of fathers, and most of them randomly come up by, yeah, man, he said this here to me, or he disrespect his mama, or he think he can do anything in the house. Had to go rough him up. So I know several people it has happened to.
Gotcha.
I'm just, trying to see when I can start working out.
Gotcha.
And I think I'm good now. I do know though
he is skinny too, ain't it?
Yeah. I do know he is. Yeah. He is afraid of me, which I was afraid of my father, but it's not afraid of fear, is more respect.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? So I don't see him trying me, but just in case he do, I be
you gotta be ready for it.
Yeah. Now as soon as he get taller than me and he have maybe 60 more pounds on him, then I'm gonna start working out because I can't get beat up in my own house, and then he come in the room telling me it's time to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him though. But I was.
That's funny. I was just imagining him busting in the room and saying, "Hey, y'all need to turn that TV."
I was coming out the bathroom this morning. Yeah. Then he walked past me getting ready for school.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think that boy might be taller than me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then I was finding my clothes, and I was like, yeah, man, that day coming soon. So confession, I'm sizing up my 14-year-old because the day he tried me, it's going down.
God, dog.
It's going down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds like you promoting DV.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. But hey,
I just wanted to make sure
we
you
gonna
say you're not. All right.
But see, though, he dude got the code to my gun safe.
Dang.
So I can't beat him too bad.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna change the code.
Oh yeah.
Change
So
the code.
like when that day is like, all right, it could be any day now. That'd be the time.
Boop, 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 boop.
Because if y'all was to have like somebody break in during that time, that would be he still should have it before the time that he gonna be the one that's breaking in.
Yeah, we me and Rosita, we went somewhere, and he was home by his self.
Yeah.
And I came back, and then my gun case was on the bed and it was open.
Dang.
And I called him in the room and I said, "Why is my gun case open?" He said, "Y'all left and somebody was outside messing with the door." It was something going on in the neighborhood to where the people that maintain it, they were around houses. So,
okay.
But I just told him, I got to tell him a lot.
Yeah.
It ain't a toy, because a lot of times he could pull it out and take pictures of it and send it to his friends and stuff. So, but
Gotcha.
Sizing that boy up. I'd be darned if he beat me up in my own house.
If he do, would you kick him out?
I'd be too scared. He beat me up, and then Rosita needs something open. I'm a side. She said, "CJ." I had to move out, man.
God damn.
He beat me, but you can't, though. And I beat her up. Then he come back in the room and beat me up again.
I ain't going by my mama.
Now what the fuck you gonna do about that? Nigga not going. I don't give a fuck about how they
Ain't your mama dead?
Nigga post my mama like
That's crazy.
God,
holy crap.
But that's my confession, though.
All right, I would just pull up one of these beams. We could get to that, and then we could close out.
All right, that'll work. You stupid.
how y'all bitch ass niggas raised. I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going back my mom.
I don't know why, Chuck. That thing just stuck with me. I've been saying it all day. For the past 2-3 days. I just been at work, talking something. I ain't going about my mama.
Like that. I don't go. I'm not going back my mama, nigga.
Stupid. God, dog. You got me feeling some type of way, Trav. I ain't gonna lie.
About which part? The conversation about Esther?
Yeah. Let me tell you how I feel.
All right, go ahead.
I feel like you
Me.
want me to go apologize to
No,
somebody.
that's not what I'm saying.
That's
No.
how I feel.
If you were to apologize, you would say, "I'm sorry," or "I apologize." That's not what I'm asking you to do. Because that's not what I was either. Like, I wouldn't
You
apologize.
shouldn't have bring that man mama up, though, but go ahead.
You was crying, Chuck?
I was laughing.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, why your eyes water?
No, the picture of the dog.
But no, it ain't not like that. I think that if y'all were to have a conversation, what?
You know what I was thinking the whole time?
What?
The thing
How
about
y'all bitch ass niggas raised. I'm not raised like that.
I don't play about my mama. I ain't going about my mama. But nah, go ahead. Ain't your mama. Nah, go ahead, though. Go ahead.
But no, it's a conversation. Like, even because I do feel like when approached me that time, after he realized that I was telling the truth, that nothing happened, he was able to let it go.
Yeah.
But from my standpoint, I still feel a way that why would you even think that I would do that? And so for a long time, we didn't talk to each other until we ended up working with each other.
Yeah.
But no, because it ain't about the, saying I'm sorry or I apologize. It's about saying, hey, man, we was kids. Like, I don't know. Like, what more you want? Like, well, yeah. But if you think that's apologizing, then I understand. And again, that is pride and ego, because he has a valid reason to feel he was wronged by you. No.
Just find the video, Trey.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's right here though. But all right, check it out.
You get ride off on the bike thinking, dang, he ain't going by this mama.
I don't go. I'm not going back my mama, nigga.
I just hear him in the back. I ain't going about my mama.
I don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga.
Oh, shit. All right, Chuck. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't even got the motherfucker connected.
God.
You actually don't need to see her, but she is pretty good looking.
Could marry the woman of your dreams or have the ability to dunk, what do you pick?
She said, if you could, because the question is 99 overall.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a 99 overall wife or a 99 overall ability to be able to dunk?
Yeah.
And so that's why this is the meme. It's like every guy in 2026.
Yeah.
Because they're like, who cares about a 99 overall wife? If I could dunk.
That is it. So you would seriously choose dunk?
No, I wouldn't. No.
I choose dunk.
I wouldn't choose dunk.
99 dunking trail.
Yeah, I mean, I'm freaking, 35 by the turn 36. At this point, I don't need it.
Yes, you.
That ain't gonna get me nowhere.
Yes, it is.
I got bad knees. I probably break my ACL with the first dunk.
No, it is a 99 dunk, not body. But still, you pull up to the court with a 99 dunk, you gonna get in shape for a fact. You gonna get fit for a fact.
That's true.
And you can find a 99 wife when she see you
dunking. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Picture you coming fast, break free throw line. Come on. I'm choosing 99 dunk.
Gotcha. I thought that was funny because I did. As soon as she said 99 overall wife, I'm like, okay, yeah. And then she said dunk. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that make it tough.
I don't know.
That make it tough though. What a comment section saying?
I think everybody choosing dunk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I ain't even realize that she had to think up there. I'm 6'4" and can literally already dunk. I'm choosing.
God, dog.
That answers everything right there. That answers everything right there.
What a second one say? Well, say, I mean, she might
be the woman of my dreams, but I am the man of her dreams. I'll be 2000 Vince Carter.
LA Fitness, that's a fact. Hey, I'm choosing dunk, dog. Trying to picture you doing that mess, day.
I think my man's right here said I dunked 1,000 times and I still choose dunk. Hold on, let me see. I married once. Every single dunk was better.
That's it. 99 dunk for me too.
My man say I'm married and I choose dunk.
That is
Hey, it ain't nobody going on that.
That is a fact, dog. It's just something about a 99 dunk, man.
Yeah. That changes things for sure.
That's it. Dunking from the free throw line. Talking about. Come on, man. That's crazy though. I ain't that.
You think that's what
think like that?
Matt McClung, you think he was faced with that decision and that's why he's so good at dunking?
That's what it is. He said, Matt, is me a basketball? Yeah, I got to dunk. He goes straight to the corner and do it. Heck, yeah, that's crazy though, man.
Yeah.
I'm choosing that 99 dunk, boy.
Right.
God, all right, dog.
This has been the 83rd episode 83 of the Hard Pass Podcast, bro. That's Cac Chuck.
Yep.
I'm Travey, but you gotta say it 2 times. We are the best duo from Carolina,
that is a fact.
Namely Estelle, not Furman, not Hey, and we will see y'all later, dog. This is hard pass, Kyle. This is hard pass. I'm gonna give it up.